John of West Virginia is next. Hi, John. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Doing great. Welcome.
Good. Should I take you off speakerphone? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's cool. You actually sound better off speakerphone, by the way, for everybody who's listening when you call in. Yeah, if you're off speakerphone, you sound just a little bit more crisp.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Okay. Well, my little story is, I think, pretty amazing how God's just transformed not only my life, but my way of thinking about material things. Back in 1994, my old girlfriend and I, she was a yard saleaholic, and we went to a yard sale at about 5 o'clock at night on a Saturday. They were closing up and everything, and they had a bunch of books out on the door on the front porch, and we went up there and she collected old books. So I found some old books and I thought they were amazing. I picked through them and I said, "How much are these?" And the lady says, "Well, you can have a whole box full for $5." And I'm like, "Okay." So my lady friend at the time said, "Well, why do you want to buy all those old law books? They're just junk." And then I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I bought them all and I went home and she was just, not really happy the whole time. And I'm like, "Look, it's my money." I opened them up and I showed them to her and her jaw dropped. They were Life magazines from 1914 to 1928 that a John Hopkins professor had kept in good shape. And it was just a find, in my opinion, of the century. I ended up scanning most of them and sold many of the and this is not really a good thing to do, but I scanned the pages and I sold like the old ads individually, made thousands and thousands of dollars doing that. So that was my yard sale find. But later on, something else kind of transformed my life. And if you like, I can share it real quick.
Absolutely. We want to hear it.
Okay. Well, over the years, my father and I, he would go to yard sales with me, but he would basically look at the stuff that I brought back. And, it just got to be to the point where like, hey, we got to start selling this stuff on eBay. And so we started doing that. And then I started going to a nice church here in Inwood, West Virginia, Baptist church. And I said, well, I want to have a yard sale and raise some money for a mission. And this girl was going to Hungary on a mission trip. So we had a big yard sale at this person's house, and I raised about $1,900 in one weekend. And I'm like, wow, this is kind of fun. So when I went and told the church about it, guy gave me an extra $100. Said, "No, you raised 2,000." And I was like, wow, that's such a blessing.
Yeah.
So I decided to do a little ministry, and I go to yard sales now and collect all the leftovers, the stuff that people don't want to bring to Goodwill, the stuff that they don't want to take to the dump. And the Lord's blessed me. I have 4 storage sheds on my property now, totally packed to the gills with yard sale stuff. And I have a mega sale a couple times a year, and I've been able to go on 4 mission trips to the Philippines. Also with the church and just generous people's help, I've been able to ship over 60 really large boxes of clothes, shoes, toys, Bibles, Christian materials, because they're hungry in the Philippines for this stuff. And on my first mission trip, that's when Typhoon Yolanda hit on the 3rd day. Now, we weren't affected, but long story short, I met this guy who has a nice church in Ilegan City, and I've been over there 3 times now. And it's just amazing what Americans throw out that not only Philippines can use, but I think God's given me a gift where I can take yard sale junk and turn it into money and transform lives. And I praise God for all of that, because when we die, we can't take our Mickey Mantle cards to heaven. So I might as well get rid of them here and try to help someone else.
Look at that. You're funding ministry with the bargains that you find at these yard sales. I mean, this is a whole ministry opportunity for you. I love what you've done, John. It's got to be exciting for you.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty exciting, and I love it. And my dad would love wrapping up the boxes. And it's just funny. I'm driving home tonight, and I turned on the radio, WCRH, which I listen to a lot. And I was a little sad driving home because tomorrow is my dad's memorial service. He was 97. He fought in 3 wars. He got saved. and he was my mentor, and he helped me out a lot with, eBay orders and stuff like that. And I really miss him, but I know right now he's happy up there with my mom, and he's happy about the ministry I'm doing. And I just praise God that I'm not selfish like I was 20 years ago. It's not about me. It's about the glory of God.
John, that's well said. I'm so sorry for your loss, but those who die in the Lord never see each other for the last time, my friend. And so I'm sorry for your loss, but celebrating that you know where he is right now.
He's in eternity with my mother and Jesus, and all his pain is gone. And I just praise God that I was there 2 weekends ago to hold his hand when he passed. And my pastor came in and we prayed with him. And by the time the pastor got to the car, he was with the Lord. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm just grateful that the Lord has totally changed my lifestyle. From I've been clean now 30 years, and I'm just I'm trying to make a good thing for the Lord.